Hey, Ed here from 10,000 Foot View, and I've got another Google Ads quick tip for you today. So one of the things that can be challenging, particularly for new accounts, is developing a negative keyword strategy, with the idea being doing that in conjunction with a new campaign launch. So it's easy enough to use tools like ngrams or even manually going through search queries to identify low relevance search queries or underperforming ones and then block those with negatives. But sometimes up front, particularly if you're going to be aggressive and use broad match keywords, you do want to pre-build your negatives. So you can often, if you're experienced, kind of figure that out on your own. To an extent, certain things like DIY words, jobs, and things like that are kind of obvious, but sometimes it's a little more complicated than that. So enter ChatGPT, which can actually be a pretty good tool for helping you come up with negative keyword themes and then even lists within those themes. So today I'm just going to run through an example of how you use ChatGPT to do that. So let's say we're working with a new client, or your business is in the discount airline ticketing niche. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a query to ChatGPT. What negative keyword should I use for a Google Ads campaign for a company that sells discount airline tickets? So we'll go ahead and hit enter, and we will get a list of keywords. And this is going to go on for a little bit here. Okay, I think we're done. So lots of information here. And you can see it's kind of given us a bunch of categories. So not just a list of keywords, but here's expensive keywords, here's irrelevant destinations, non-commercial, irrelevant modes of transportation, competitor names, low intent, non-buying intent, broad and generic, irrelevant services, terms related to specific demographics, flight class preferences, probably economy. I would actually want to target because these are discount. But just shows you, I mean, it's kind of thinking about different ways, different themes that you could use to block low relevance queries. Seasonal, refunds or cancellations, and then geographical, which I think they already covered kind of above. Um, so this can give you some ideas to start to come up with some negative keywords, but you can also then get it to expand. So I'm going to capture the first one, expensive keywords. Give me a list of expensive keywords. And there you go. So we can see not all of these would be probably applicable to airline tickets, like designer, couture, boutique, extravagant, and so on. But some of these things would be. I don't see first class here. Maybe I missed that. It's probably part of one of the other categories. But you can see, you can actually grab lists directly out of ChatGPT, and you can, because of the way it formats it, you can just go ahead and copy that, and you can start to paste it into, you either paste it directly into Google Ads, but in my agency, we tend to work with lists a lot more. So I might start creating lists of different negative keyword themes, and then start pasting those in and saving them, and then eventually add those to your campaigns. But you can see it's relatively easy to at least get ideas. And then from those ideas, you can get it to build out more extensive lists. So super easy, really useful. And I hope that helps anybody that's building net new accounts, and having trouble coming up with negative ideas upfront. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.